winning the points, winning the games, and yeah, just learn from the mistakes and try to improve ourselves for the next game.
What did you see in particular? Is any specific mistakes in front of you tonight?
I will keep them in the locker room. You need to look at them with the boys, and I don't want to talk about the mistakes here.
Yeah, so it was 3-1 quite quickly, and then you were able to keep it at 3-1. The nice save on the penalty shot, some great saves in the second period. As a goalie, when it's a situation like that and the team's struggling to score, do you feel it's on your shoulders to keep it where it is like that?
I mean, my job is save every single puck, and it doesn't matter if you're winning 4-0 or if you're losing 3-1, you're still focusing on the next shot and trying to give our boys the chance to win the game, and yeah, that's all what can I do, just try to save every single puck.
And then how easy is it to just sort of like shake off a bad game like this and move on to the next one?
I mean, it's hard, because you want winning, not losing the games, and yeah. But tomorrow you have a new day. We can look at a video or something, and then just try keep working hard, and they're ready for the next game, and not focusing a lot on the game what happened today. Just look at the mistakes and then go on the next step.
Thanks. Okay. You're good. Thanks.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
Good job, gentlemen.
Hey, Coach.
Talk about the hands. Go tap the table. Fired up.
Coach, having some time now to reflect after the loss, is there anything, one thing you could pinpoint?
Well, I'm gonna need more time to reflect on that game after tonight. So, I'll watch the video and take away from. But I can tell you right now, it was a tale of two different teams out there. To be honest with you, I didn't mind our start. Like the first couple shifts, we had a really good start, and then we took a couple penalties, then we chased the game, and we never really got to our game after that. So give them a lot of credit. They capitalized on their power play early in the game. I thought they played with a lot of speed, and they played with a really good possession game. And we didn't get to our game. We didn't look sharp tonight. I don't think there was one guy in our team that I can really say was half decent. And kind of reminds me of that Ontario game 10 days ago where we just didn't have a lot of pep to our game. And so that being said, that'll be something we'll address tomorrow.
With Steska after the first period, maybe just a product of not playing over in a week or so in game action, but he looked like he settled in over the second and third period.
Yeah, there's a couple pretty good shots that beat him. I don't know if he gets them, even if when he's played a lot of games. But yeah, he has not played since before Christmas, and we made a decision to put him in tonight. He made a lot of good saves there, and even the game at 3-1 in the third period, I think Ben Myers had a breakaway. Logan Morrison had one in tight with Ingram, and then we had a couple other looks. I think Goyette in the second period to get it 3-2. So we had a couple chances, but we didn't capitalize on the ones that we had. And sometimes when a team, I'm not sure what was going on, sometimes when a team mentally thinks it might be an easy night, they seem to get a wake-up call pretty early. I think we were kind of in that boat tonight. It just wasn't a great feeling. As a coach, you get a good feeling about your team, and I didn't have a great feeling from the get-go.
Like you were just saying, there were some pretty solid opportunities in the second and third. Was it one of those nights also where it sort of builds on itself when the good opportunities don't cash in? It's sort of like builds on itself
Well, the frustration builds, right? But if you go back to the first period, we tried to be real cute in our offense. We tried the extra pass on a few plays instead of just putting pucks to that. You have to generate that energy early in a game. We're not the type of team that's going to tic-tac-toe and score goals. When you generate pucks to the net and create a little chaos, and then you recover pucks, some of those lanes will open up, and then you can have that extra pass goal. For some reason tonight, we were kind of wired the wrong way, and we thought we were just going to be pretty tonight. Really good examples in the third period. I think we had a 4-on-2 rush, and Furcus has the puck. We don't get a shot. You've got to have a shooter's mentality there. Take the shot, ask questions later.
Yeah, that's funny that you mentioned that. We were actually talking about that as it's happening too. But, sometimes, do you think a player like Furcus, still being young, is thinking about that? Like, I want to still, be a team player.
Yeah, the young players have a tendency to default to not being selfish. And, the veteran player, the experienced player is going to take that shot, and he wants that puck on his stick, and he wants to, get us one goal closer to that 3 goals. And that's just that happens to all these young kids until they figure, hey, you know what, I don't have to pass all these guys all the time. So, and then the other thing is, we had 2 power plays in the third period, and we have to get some looks there, and we didn't. And we had a chance to get back in the game on it, and we didn't. So that's something that'll be, addressed going forward.
Coach, Edward Chalet back from awesome performance in the juniors. I just remember we mentioned it and talked about it a little bit before he left. Have you talked about the experience with him since his return?
Actually, we just saw him in the coach's room after the game. Showed us a picture on the phone. I guess there's a newspaper article, EDA for president, and it was pretty impressive just to see there and talk with him as a coach and reflect on his experiences, and just interesting how he was talking about the game of hockey there. Like I guess they had some they had to have some extra security because they beat Canada after the game. So you probably won't see him till the weekend sometime. We're gonna let him rest a little bit and mentally and physically get ready to get back into the game there, because that's a tough tournament. They played 7 games in 11 nights with that emotional grind, and obviously when you go into you have a high like that, it's pretty tough to to get back to the norm. And, obviously he wants to get on the ice and skate again, but sometimes you just have to sit back and take a few extra days. But it was great seeing him in the dressing room there.
The AHL All-Stars announced today by
Yep.
words with one representative, Cale Fleury.
Yep.
Did you think that we might have more representatives?
You know what? It's voted on by the peers and the coaches and the GM. So, there's a lot of good players in the league right now. A lot of good stars. We don't have a scorer in the top 20, so it's pretty tough to say we'd have a forward in there. But Cale's very well deserving. He's probably one of the best defensemen in the league. Just you watch him play, and he's an NHL type defenseman, and he's the type of guy. If you watch what he's done since I've been here, his preparation and his workload when injured, not injured, taking a day off or a optional skate. He trains and he prepares himself like an NHLer, and it's just a matter of time for him. But it's great to see him to get nominated for that award, and I'm sure he's going to enjoy it.
You maybe bring this all the way back there. I like Bob Barker.
Hey, Coach, just a couple questions for me. You faced an NHL level netminder,
Yep.
Connor Ingram. He's been in the NHL for a couple of years, plenty of years now. How does, facing him this one game help you prepare for other netminders in this league that are at the top of their level?
Well, it's a basic formula. You have to get pucks in the net. You have to get bodies to the net. When you make it easy for him, it's a pretty easy night for the goaltender, and I thought we made it easy for him tonight. So it's pretty simple. It doesn't matter who's in net. He's a very experienced goaltender. He's had a pretty good bounce back in his career, and he's down here finding his game after an injury. So we had to do a better job of getting pucks than that. And, that's more of a message for any goaltender. We have to do a better job as a team of just we have to get those hard-fought goals around the paint.
Yeah, and big upcoming series, Chicago Wolves. This will be the first time the Firebirds will be playing in Chicago in a game. Is there maybe any unique preparation for this upcoming series?
Well, we'll prepare for them. They're a very good hockey club. They're small, speedy, and they're a pressure hockey team, a lot like we saw tonight. So if we're not ready to go, it'll be an interesting game. So we have to get ready and focus on our game for Saturday night. Doesn't matter who we're playing. We don't see the Wolves. I think we see them 2 more times at the end of the season, but it'll be a treat for our fans, but we have to focus on our game and get ready to play.
Yeah, and you were, last question for me is, your previous AHL stint was with the Stars, so, and the Stars and Wolves met as conference, or league opponents, I should say. What are you kind of going to give to the guys, like, just as a preparation, since you, as yourself, as a coach, has had experience against this team?
Well, it doesn't matter who you're playing. You have to get ready for your game. We have to get to our game quick on Saturday night. Good. Thanks, guys. Not one finger tap. See that?
Cale, congratulations on the All-Star nod. Your first, you mentioned in the pregame, and just what does it mean for you to represent the Coachella Valley here while the game's at Acrisure Arena?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be really cool. I think it would have been cool regardless. Just kind of getting the nod for that. Kind of like Coach was saying, there's a lot of good players in this league and on our team. So for me to get the recognition and the nod for that's really cool. And there's no better place to do it than in front of the home fans.
Hey, Cale, welcome back. Coach was saying, just felt like things weren't clicking tonight from the get-go. Is that what it felt like to you out there? Was there something felt like it was missing in some way?
Yeah, I think the intentions were there. I think we worked hard. It's just puck execution wasn't great. Get a couple of tough bounces on some goals, some good shots on their part, but yeah, it wasn't our best. Kind of just need to put that one behind us and focus on the games coming up.
Do you feel like the roster that was on the ice tonight is sort of getting closer to what we think of as a full roster? McCormick's back now, a year back, all these guys are coming back. Does it feel like, A, that you're getting close to where you want to be, and B, does it take a little time to get it together since haven't been together much?
Oh yeah, it's kind of the nature of our league, right?
That's true.
Even just year to year, turnover rate for players is pretty crazy in this league. We got guys going up pretty much every week. It's kind of just something you got to get used to, and you got to have guys step up and kind of play in roles they're not used to. So I think, yeah, like you said, it takes a little bit of time to gel, but I think we'll just be sticking to our game plan and kind of going from there.
Right.
Per Tim's question about the All-Star nod, for the skills challenge, which of the events will you want to compete in, and which one will you want to avoid?
I think the only one I should be in is the hardest shot. I'll be fine doing that one. It's pretty easy. Kind of just take 3 or 4 shots, whatever it is. And then like any relay race, I think I'm all set on those.
Chance, lady? All right.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.